सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धिर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता। To show that Advaita, Abhinivesha, the obsession with the idea of duality can obstruct our understanding and the result of understanding. To show that, one example of virtue is given. That how Dvaita Smaranam, Dvaita Abhinivesha obstructs my Advaita Jnanam and the result of Advaita Jnanam. And the story is that there was a minister called Virtue. He was very efficient, all-rounder, and he won the love of confidence of the king. So all other ministers were jealous of him, and they wanted to somehow make him away from the king. And therefore they made a plan. They made a plot, and they instigated some robbers to plunder some part of the country away from the capital. And then this particular problem was brought to the king. The king called a meeting, and in the meeting he appointed some people to take care of this problem. And those people said that every time you are asking us whenever there is some difficult situation, and otherwise you are praising this virtue. So what they wanted to say, that virtue doesn't do anything and he gets the praise. And we people don't get any praise, but we only have to do all difficult things. Or we do difficult things, but we are not getting the praise. And that was the message. It's not directly mentioned here, but that is the message. And therefore he said, why don't you ask Virtue to take care of this problem? Virtue was there in the meeting. He said, yes, I will do it. And I will take care of the problem. He went, he did it, mission accomplished, and it was away from the capital. And before, he must have been staying there for some time perhaps, and before he comes back, these other ministers, they gave this wrong information to the king that Virtue is dead. And this king also, he did not inquire. He might not even thought that this type of plot is there. And so he appointed one of the ministers who were there among this group. He appointed one. And the new chief minister, he was focusing on this point, that somehow Virtue should not come back and no news about the Virtue should go to the king. Up to this we saw. Now here what happens to Virtue? Virchoho Sannyasaha. Yesterday the title was there, no? Virchoho Swadhikarat Bhramshaha. So Bhramshaha means the dropping or loss from the or the deprivation from the position, from deprivation of Virtue from his position. All right, or deviation of Virtue from its position. Yeah. In fact, in our modern language, layoff. It's not that a layoff, but he was deprived from that, dropped. All right. Then what is the virtue's mindset? He came to know all this. He was very smart, so he also will have spy and also he must have got some news. Tried virtuhu akhilam imam jnatva evam achintayat. So title is the renunciation, dispassion of virtue. It's a very beautiful portion. So virtue came to know akhilam imam jnatva. Having come to know all this means what? He came to know that there was a plan against him, and now this type of message has gone to the king that he is dead. So he came to know everything, and having come to know all this, which was done by the other ministers, achintayat, he thought in the following manner. What is his thinking? Idanim mama rajanikatam gantum na uchitam. Now it is not proper for me to go near the king. And later on it will be justified that the king has got the idea that this virtue is dead. If he goes, he will think he is a ghost. That's what he is going to think. So he said, right now it is not proper. And also if I go there also, these people will do something else. And therefore, and now his vairagya starts. See, that is in life, sometimes crisis comes, then it can lead the person to depression or it can lead the person to dispassion. And sometimes the dispassion can be smashana vairagyam. Your near one dies and then you get vairagyam. So you want to study Vedanta. So that can happen. But sometimes the smashana vairagya is the dispassion that happens in cremation ground. When you see the body being burnt, you see that, oh, what is there? This fellow yesterday, he was fighting for small things, Even for used boxes, he was fighting. Why did you touch my box? And today, see, everything he left and went. And so he was so much worried, possessive about his wife and children. See, everything he left. So when you see that, there is some vairagya. And in fact, nowadays it's not there, but in olden days, the smashanam will be very outside the town, and small place will be there. In the wall, people will write some poem also with some charcoal or something. So means all vairagya they will express. But that remains only as long as person is in that cremation ground. When he comes back, then again he is busy with so many things. That is called smashana vairagyam. But sometimes smashana vairagyam can be converted into this jignasa vairagyam. It is possible. And that is what is happening. So he says, Yaha aham, virtue, he has got this problem, but he uses this as a means, as an avenue for vairagya. Yaha aham arogena dridena gatrena avikalehi indriyaischa sampannaha sarva bhogopakaranam karanabhariteshu ramyeshu harmyeshu nivasan स्वलावण्यावधीरित अप्सरोभिः कामिनीभिः अनवरतं रममाणः दिव्यान् भोगान् भुञ्जानः एव कालम् एतावन्तम् अनयम्. He is like a poetic erase. So virtue as a poet or not, we don't know, but at least the author is. He says, I, virtue, yaha, one who is sampannaha, endowed with what? Arogena, dridena, gatrena. Here gatra means body. I who am endowed with this healthy, aroga means rogarahita, healthy, drada, strong body. I who am endowed with this the healthy and strong body. Avikalehi indriyahischa sampannaha. And I am endowed with the organs which are intact, means very powerful. So I have got good body and I have got good sense organs. My eyes, ears, etc. are working well. And what was I doing? I, who am endowed with the healthy body and healthy organs, etavantam kalam, this much time, anayam, I spent. How? Bhunjanaha, bhogan bhunjanaha, enjoying the sense objects. How? Sarva bhogopakarana bhariteshu ramyeshu harmyeshu nivasan. Staying in the ramyeshu harmyeshu. Harmya means palaces. Ramya means beautiful. Staying in the beautiful palace. And whatever palace, sarva bhogopakarana bhariteshu, endowed with all the fixtures or all the means for enjoyment. Means swimming pool is there, dancing room is there, all this is called upakarana. Sarva bhogopakarana bhariteshu. Bhariteshu means endowed with. So I was staying in the beautiful palaces, endowed with all the fixtures of enjoyment. And kamini bihi avaratam brahmamanaha, I was enjoying with the women continuously, who will put even the apsara to shame by their beauty. That is a poetic language. So I was enjoying the company of women who will put these even apsaras, nymphs, also to shame by their beauty. Swalavanyena avadhiritaha apsarasaha yabihi taha swalavanyaavadhirita apsaraha apsarasaha tabihi. So avadhirita means this overpowered, surpassed. So these women are having so much beauty that even the apsara's beauty will be surpassed. So means very beautiful women. I was enjoying the company. Divyan bhogan bhunjana, and all celestial heavenly objects I was enjoying. So in those days they used to have that this particular bhoga come from this, the perfume from this place, this particular item, these spices from this place, like that. All special bhogas I was enjoying in this manner alone. So ramyeshu harmyeshu nivasan bhogan bhunjana eva, staying in the beautiful places and enjoying these sense objects alone. Etavantam kalam anayam, I spent this much time of my life. It must be 50 or 45, 50, whatever. So it's this much time I spent. Tasya me maranantaha vipad idanim apatita. For me, anything? For me, for such me, tasya me, for such me, for me who is like this, who has been like this, marananta vipadadi, fatal calamity. Marananta means ending in death, that which can end in death. So fatal calamity, problem. Idanim, now, apatita. Vipat is strilinga, therefore apatita, has befallen. For such me, I who was having such condition, for such me, such difficulty has come. The fatal difficulty, life-threatening, in fact. Marananta has got the meaning, life-threatening problem has come now. And now he is criticizing himself. Dhing mam, fie on me. What type of me? Murkham, idiot. He calls himself idiot. Fie on me, idiot. Yantam kalam bhangureshu bhogeshu nimagdam. Fie on me, who was engrossed in the bhangureshu, means temporary enjoyments. Yantam kalam, for this much time. So fie on me means I hate myself, who was engrossed in the temporary bhogas this much time. So what an idiot I was. So Hetu Garbha Visheshanam. Yantam Kalam Bhangureshu Bhogeshu Nimagdam Santam Murkham. So since I was engrossed in the bhogas, therefore I am murkha and I hate myself. Okay. Then Matsamaha Kaha Anyaha Asti Mudaha Iti Ekante Stitva Yabhihi Mohitam Etavantam Kalam Shreyo Marga Duri Krutaha Abhut Tasam Angananam Pratyekamanganam Atyantam Ashobhana Atyantam Ashobhanatam Ati Jugupsavahatam Dara Patya Dhanadi Nam Adhika Dukkha Nidanatam Cha Bhuyaha Anuchintayan Bhogad Virataha Tapasvi Sambabhuva. So main sentence is this, that thinking about himself is mistake. He became ascetic, virataha. He became the dispassionate ascetic. That is the main sentence. Acha, what is his thinking? And that is described. Matsamaha kaha anyasti mudaha. Who is deluded equal to me? Matsama kanya. Who else is deluded idiot equal to me? Iti ekante sthitva. In this manner, thinking in this manner, ekante sthitva, having remaining in solitude. Chintayan. What is Chintayan? Yabihi mohitam etavantam kalam. The women by whom he was deluded for this much time, the time so far. Shreyo marga durikritaha. Being deluded by them, he was deprived or deviated from the path of the ultimate well-being. Abhut means he was. Being deluded by whom? That women. He was deviated from the path of Shreyas. Tasam angananam. Of those women. Pratyeka anganam. Each part of them. Atyantam ashobhanatam. So earlier he was seeing only beauty in them. Now he is seeing the ugliness in each one of them. So pratyekam anganam atyantam ashobhanatam chintayan. Anvaya is chintayan. So now he is thinking how ugly it is. He has a very beautiful nose, but inside the nose, what is that? So like that, every anga which he was highly fascinated, he is now seeing the ugliness of that part. Ashobhanatam ati jugupsa vahatam. The status of invoking the disgust means disgustability of each anga. Ati jugupsa avahatam. This is abstract now. Ati jugupsam avahati janayati iti ati jugupsa vahaha. Tasya bhavaha ati jugupsa vahata. Tam. So he thought of the disgustability of each one of them, each part. Alright, not only that, Dara, wife, Apatya, son, Dhana, wealth, Dhanadi Nam, of all of them, and also with servants and all, everything. Gadgets, Rathadi Nam, Ratha. So, Adam, Anad Nam, Dara, Patya, Dhanadi Nam, Anadika. Patya Dhanadinam Atyadhika it should be. Atyadhika or Anadhika means this. Nothing more can be that. So Nam Anadhika Dukha Nidanatam. Dhanadi Nam it should be. Dhanadi Nama. Dhanadi Nam only. Anadhika Nama. Dhanadi Nama. I will check the reading. It should be Atyadhika. Dara Patya Dhanadi Nam Atyadhika Dukkha Nidanatam Cha. So the status of all of them, Dara, the wife, children, wealth, chariot, etc., how they are nidana, the cause for extreme suffering. So he saw them to be the cause, the status of being the cause for intense suffering. All these things, bhuyaha bhuyaha anuchintayan, thinking about this again and again. Bhogad virataha tapasvi sambhabhuva. He became virataha, dispassionate, tapasvi, ascetic. Dispassionate from what? Bhogad. He became dispassionate from all the sense objects, and tapasvi, he became ascetic. So he became dispassionate ascetic, the dispassionate from all the bhogas. All right. So this particular paragraph showed that how the dukkha darshanam, dosha darshanam led him to this vairagya. In Shastra, this dosha darshanam, seeing the limitations of the bhogas, he talked about, because we have got this positive shobhana dhyasa. Since we have shobhana dhyasa, we have subjective positive values which are not there in the objects. Therefore, Shastra has to do this, the antidote. Since our acidic solution is there, therefore alkaline, some alkali is added, so that the solution will be alkaline. So means finally it will become zero. So finally it will be neutral. So the objects are neither the source of sukha nor dukkha. Since people are seeing them to be the source of sukha, therefore the source of dukkha also it is, that is shown. Like somebody is showing only pros, we have to show the cons also. If somebody is seeing only cons, then we have to show the pros also. Both we have to see. And therefore our approach will be objective, healthy. Since people have this shobhana dhyasa, therefore how this shobhana dhyasa is adhyasa, and really they are the source of dukkha, they can be source of dukkha also. That he saw and then became virataha, dispassionate. Okay. Now, Barchoho Vairagya Varnanam. Now it is not enough. Now what type of thinking, dispassionate thinking he has now. So Varcho Vairagya Varnam means description of the dispassion of virtue. That's the topic. 232, 239. The main story has not yet started. The whole main story is not told for this. Story is what? That how Dvaita Abhinivesha can create the obstacle in Advaita Jnanam. For that Drishtanta is that even if you have got Pratyaksha Jnanam, still if you have got opposite conclusion, you will dismiss your Pratyaksha Jnanam. Like sometimes you say, no, I can't believe you are here. Yeah, I'm here, you see I'm here, but I can't believe you. So you deny it. Sometimes we see something, but we have got opposite conclusion. So we say, no, he must not be here. Because in our mind, he is somewhere else. So we deny sometimes. So that is what is the main thing. But before that, all these incidental topics are discussed. So this is not the main Drishtanta. These details which you are seeing is not the main one. But it is useful. It is a Madhyama Adhikari. So he requires some Vairagya dosage. Therefore, Guruji is giving. Paradhina seva dukkha hetuhu ekante sukham. Any service which is dependent upon others, dependent upon the whims and fancies of others, is dukkha hetuhu, is the cause for dukkha. So when you do some service, you will get some reward. But see, you have to keep so many people, pleased. Your boss has to be pleased, and the people around have to be pleased, colleagues have to be pleased. Then only you will get promotion, etc. And that is dukkha hetu. To keep everybody pleased, how much struggle it is. Those who have done, they know. Everybody does to some extent. To keep people around pleased is not an easy job. So he said dukkha hetu. Serving others, dependent upon others, is dukkha hetu, is the cause for dukkha. That's why many people start their own job, business. But there also they start their business. Again they have to depend upon their subordinates. Anyway, so here Paradhina Seva Dukha Hetuhu. So he was working for the king. So now he said, why I had to do all this? Is a Dukha Hetu. And very Sukham, Ekante Sukham. In solitude, there is happiness. Jako kachu na chahiye, so he saham sa. So one who doesn't need anything, he is the emperor. That is what he said in Ekante Sukham. It is a beautiful description is that. Nana Vichitra Rasehi Supa Ajya Shalyanna Shaka Dadi Gruta Payasa Apupadi Aneka Prakarehi Annapanadibihi Api Truptim Anapannam Imam Jupvam Etavantam Kalam Vrutha Poshitavan Asmi. He said, this tongue, my tongue, I have nourished it this much time. So long, I have been nourishing my tongue. And my tongue has never got satisfied. Full satisfaction has never come. No, it doesn't say now onwards I know Bhoga I want. No, it doesn't say. And what all I have given, he gives description of that. Very tasty description. His appetizer description. So, Nana Vichitra Rasaihi Annapanadibihi. Annapanadi means by food, drink, etc. So I don't know, Annapana, what etc. can be, this tongue can, Annapana and maybe licking or something we have to imagine. Okay, Annapanadi bihi. What type of Annapana? Annapana means food, drink, etc. which are Nana Vichitra Rashehi, which are having many and varied taste. Means every day different dish. Like in even one Gujarati family, it was there. They said in our house for 1 month same item should not be repeated. Evening especially. Same item should not be repeated. I don't know how much memory people have. That's the one man used to say his wife. He said, if you don't know, then you go to Google and find out. Make new dishes. Anyway, so Nana Vichitra Rasehi Annapanadi Bihi Api. And what Annapanadi? What are the varieties of things he had? Supa. Supa means our soup only, English soup. What we call dal also, no? What we call dal, that is also supa. Ajya, ghee. And shalyana, or rice items. Lemon rice, puliogarai, all this. Shalyana. Shalyana means rice items. Then shaka, all vegetables. Mundu also. Shaka, vegetable. Dadi, curd. Gruta. Again, the ajya is already there. So ajya. Dadi, Dhruta Payasam. Dhruta Payasam. It should be Dhruta Payasam. See, no. It's a Payasam means that kheer, what we call no Payasam. Payasam with ghee. That is Dhruta Payasam. I think it should be Dhruta only. In Ratnai Kalpitamasanam it comes. Ratnai Kalpitam.
Dish in Ayyappa temple.
What?
Nei payasam. Nei payasam in temple, Ayyappa temple.
Ghee they add.
That is yes, ghee payasam.
Acha.
It's named ghee payasam in Ayyappa
They
temple.
put ghee also? They put ghee in that?
It is called, but they put lot of ghee also in that.
Achha.
With other things.
Very good. Dhruta Payasam. In Ratnai Kalpitamasanam Himajalai Snanam Cha Divyambaram. Then Shaka Mayutam Jalam Ruchikaram Patre Ghrutam Prayasam. So Dhruta Payasam is there. See, people who they don't mind all fat. Nowadays we become conscious about fat. Earlier, this fatty food was considered to be very good. This Ayurvedic Ghrutam itself shows that we were never afraid of ghee. Ghee was always welcome. And in Gujarati, when they want to say that somebody has got good time, we say he has got ghee kela. Have you heard this? Ghee means ghee. Kela means banana. So the person who eats every day ghee, banana with sugar. Sugar also will be there. That's one dish. Ghee, banana and sugar. So that is called ghee kela. So always ghee is welcome. But what happens that people, they used to have lot of walking. Now from Nivas to here we are having the cart. So for them the Grutam is not Ayu Mrityu Ved Grutam. Okay. Still there are people who say that ghee doesn't create cholesterol, but it's not true. Ghee alone, this animal fat alone creates cholesterol. The oil, it doesn't have cholesterol. In fact, that's right, cholesterol free. See, all oil are oil, no, they is cholesterol free only. They simply just to is a gimmicks. They write this. Only from animal the fat, the milk, the ghee, etc. From that cholesterol comes. Anyway, that apart. So Gruta Payasam. We are talking about positive thing. He is talking. So he said, Gruta Payasa Apupa. Apupa means this one cake. The sweet pudla or call it that one. South India also they have got no the sweet. You have got sweet dosa,
Hmm.
huh?
Hmm.
Sweet dosa.
Yes, it's a regular dish in any South Indian house.
Acha. Here they don't make it sweet dosa, no?
Once in a while they
Make?
that with
Jaggery.
atta, they put good also.
Ah.
Once in a while that
They
they
make?
make it with ghee.
Ah.
It's a speciality.
Okay, so apupa, and also in North India, there's Mahatmas. They like this item. They're called malpua. This is apupa. ये मालपुआ एंड खीर दैट इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन. वो बोले उसको कैसे बोलते हैं, बोले कि काली रोटी धोली दाल. मीन्स रोटी काली मीन्स ब्लैक. तो बोले बस क्या महाराज जी क्या खाएंगे, बोले काली रोटी धोली दाल. बस धोली दाल मीन्स पायसम. The white dal and black roti means this apupa and payasam, gruta payasam. Apupadi aneka prakarehi annapanadibihi. By aneka prakar, various types of food and drinks. Also by all of them, by various types of food and drinks also. Truptim anapannam imam jivvam. This tongue which has not attained satisfaction even with variety of things, variety of food and drinks, to that tongue etavantam kalam, for this much time, means up to now, vrutha poshitavan asmi, unnecessarily I have pampered, nourished, I have unnecessarily pampered this tongue which up to this time, even though it never got satisfaction by various types of food and drinks. And now what? Vairagyam. Itah param na tatha imam jivvam pushniyam. Like that, now onwards, itah param is now onwards, I will not nourish, pamper this tongue. Means I will not give all tasty food. In Rishikesh, some Mahatmas, they want to practice more Vairagyam. So what they do, after they receive food from Annakshetra, roti, sabji, etc., they put the whole thing in Ganga and then eat, so that there is no taste. Imagine, all the we put sabji, etc. Dal, I think they cannot put. In dal, they put nothing. So they put in jola, they will have one jola. There is a particular jola, it is that. Jola means a bag. And in that roti, sabji, they collect and then they put it in Ganga and then take out. So that is that's called Aswada Vratam. So that's what they do. So he said, now onwards, I am not going to nourish this tongue. And now he is telling that why should I serve anybody? We have all, in those days at least it was available. He said so many natural resources available to take care of this body. Why should I serve somebody, get money and then nourish my tongue, nourish the body? He says, Shudam Shamaitum Kimna Santi Vane Vividhani Kandamula Shaka Faladini. He said, for satisfying or satiating the hunger, whether Vividhani, various types of Kandamula, what is called that? Mula, Kanda Mula means the roots and other ones is bulbs. Ah, yeah. So bulbs and roots, vegetables, fruit, etc. Are they not there in the forest? They are very much there. Vividhani, various types of roots and fruits are there. Nowadays you cannot get it. But in those days there was no such control. He said, all these are there. And Pipasa Upashamanaya Kim Nasanti Vimala Jalaha Saritah Tadagani cha, Tadakani cha also is okay. He said, for quenching the thirst, aren't there the rivers with the pure water and various the ponds? Means they are there. Aksheparthe Kim. Are they not there? They are very much there. So for this satisfying my physical hunger, this sustaining the need for sustaining the body, for that hunger, various fruits and roots are there. So why should I earn and be under somebody? And for quenching the thirst, waters are available, rivers are available, the ponds are available. Nivasaya harmya taladapi atishayitaha vatatapa varshadyanupadrutaha guhaha kim nasanti. He said, but what about the house? You require house, and for house you have to you require money, and for that you have to work. He said, Nivasaya. So all these basic roti kapda makan is jal also. So jal also. So Nivasaya for staying. Harmya taladapi atishayitaha guhaha. The caves which are atishayita, superior compared to the floors of the palaces. So guhaha, these caves are kimna santi. Aren't there caves which are superior to even the floors of the palace? And why guha is very, very great? Vata, wind, atapa, the sunlight, varsha, rain, varshadi, anupadruta, unaffected. The caves, some of the caves are unaffected by all this. If you go there, no rain can come, no the sunlight can come. You don't have to switch off light. You can sleep without switch offing light. So vata, atapa, varshadi, anupadruta. Anupadruta means unaffected. So aren't there caves which are not affected by the rain, etc., wind, etc.? Means for protection of your body, places to sleep also there. But nowadays it is not there. If you go to some cave, they will ask, okay, why are you here? Go. But in those days, the such things were not there. So anybody, he goes to the cave and he will stay there. So it will become his gupa. People will say, ye Baba ki gupa. So that's how Baba used to have all gupas. There was no any right required. Nowadays, the government will evict the person. But those days, that was not there. So he said, for eating, fruits are there, roots are there. For water, the rivers are there. For staying, the caves are there. And he said, Pradesha matrodara purnaya kimanaya shvavritya rajasevaya. So he said, what is the use of this serving the king, which is like a dog? Shvavritti means the job of a dog. Shva means dog. Vritti means job. He said, like a dog is serving the master. This Rajaseva is like this. So he says, what is the use of serving the king, which is like service by a dog to the master? And that also tamed dog, pet dog. There is a story that one street dog, he saw that one dog, he was there in one place, and he was very, very strong, very healthy, and the street dog very thin. So both of them became friends, and he asked that, how come? He said, my master gives me all food, all that there is a food, no? That canning, what they call food, that dog food, there is a name for that, no? Canning food or something?
Pedigree.
Eh?
Pedigree.
Eh?
Pedigree.
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 So that's special food for the dog. So he said, my master gives me every day, and I have a small cabin also. Then this street dog said, wow, that's something great. He said, your master will keep me? He said, I will ask. He said, I will ask. Like, servant maid will say, I was such a good, your master seems to be very good. Can I also work there? They will say, yes, I will ask. Similarly, the dog, street dog asked that pet dog said, yes, I will ask my master. But when they were about to fix this deal, then the street dog asked it, what is there around your neck? He said, the strap. He said, why is strap? He said, I don't have the strap. What for? He said, my master will tie me, night, so that I don't run away. Cha? So you cannot go wherever you want, whenever you know. That I cannot. Street dog say, I don't want this. This type of this bondage I don't want. I am happy in the street. So he remains street dog. So this Swavrutti here refers to the pet dog Swavrutti. Swavrutti means Palita Swavrutti. Alright. Swavruttya Rajasevaya Kim. And he said, for what for? He says, Udara Puranaya. Just filling up the belly. And what size is the belly? Pradesha Matra. Pradesha Matra means of a small, it is, what is Pradesha is a measure. Pradesha is one thumb and one finger, this much. This is called Pradesha Matra. This measurement is, and exactly it is, if you see your measured stomach is that much only. So Pradesha Matra Udara Puranaya. He said, what is the use of serving the king just for filling up this belly which is just half a foot? So means it is foolishness. And Mama Idanim Atravane Prithvi Shayya. Now he made the decision. Nigamana Vakyam. Like Hetu and Nigamana. So he says, Mama Idanim Atra. For me, Idanim now onwards, Atra Vane, in this forest, Prithvi Shayya. The earth is my bed. Bahu Upabarhau. And my arms will be my pillows. Upabarhau means pillows. Means I require this is enough. I will sleep on that. Sometimes there may be some numbness, okay, but it's okay. I will walk a little bit more. So Bahu Upabarhau. Kandamuladi ni aharaha. The bulbs and the roots alone will be my food. And Nirmalo dakapana patram cha anjali eva. And the vessel for drinking the pure water will be my palms. Anjali means palm folded, these joint palms. With that, I don't require even glass or something. With that, I will drink. Pani dvayam bhoktuma mantrayantaha. Kaupina panchakam it comes. So my two hands are there. And it is a very folding glass, folding vessel. So when you join, then it becomes a vessel. If you separate them, again there are two hands. So he said, I will use this all. And he said, Tathacha Uktam Bhagavate. He must have studied Bhagavat also. So he is remembering. Likewise, it is said in the Bhagavata. So in Bhagavata, the disposition of a devotee who is committed to Bhagavan, that is described. What is his mind thinking? Satyam Kshitau Kim Kashipoho Prayasehi. He said, when the earth is there, Kshitau Satyam, Sati Saptami. Kshiti means the earth. When the earth is there, Kashipoho Prayasehi Kim. What is the use of making the efforts for the bed? Kashipa means bed. Hiranyakashipu also has got this golden bed. Kashipa has got both the meaning, pillar and bed. Here bed. Baho swasiddhe hi upabarhane kim. When my arm is there, my arm is there, swasiddhe means it is established, it is accomplished by itself. Upabarhane hi kim. What is the use of pillows? I don't require pillows. Sati anjalo kim purudhana patra. He says, when the joint palms are there, palm is there, what is the use of the vessel? Various types of vessel for eating. Purudha anna patra. Various types of anna patra means the vessels for eating. Various food vessels is called here Purudha anna patra. Vessel only, it is singular. Patri, patra. Patri is the word. Anna patri, means the food vessel. Plate, etc. Plate, katori, spoon, etc. They are called mandapatri. Okay. Chirani kim pathina santi? He said the rags, when people, when they have got some dress which is stored, and then there will be some pieces, they will throw on the road. That's called chirani. Chirani kim pat. Okay, before that. Dik palkalado sati kim dukulei. When when direction is there, means akasha is there, that will protect me. And valkala means the bark of the tree are, all of them are present. Kim dukulaihi, what is the use of that fine, this cloth, especially the silk cloth? What is the use of that? Chirani kim pathina santi? Are the rags not on the ground, on the path? Means they are there, and then I will stitch them and use it as a cloth. Then dishanti bhiksham naiva angripaha parabrutaha. This angripa means the trees who are parabrutaha, who are sustaining others. Bhiksham na dishanti kim? Are they not giving these bhiksha food? The fruits, the trees are always giving fruit. And saritaha api ashushyan. The rivers also are the rivers dried up? Ruddha guha kim? And the cave, is it closed, blocked? Means all these things are available. Are they blocked? The caves are not blocked. So all are aksheparthe kim. And now kim ajinaha is there, no? It should be ajitaha, original. Because ajina reading is there, and I may try to make the sentence, but ajita is the patha in the Bhagavatam. Ajita means the Lord. Ajita is name of the Lord. So kim ajitaha na avati upasannan? Is Bhagavan not protecting those who have surrendered to him? The Tikakara there, he gives a Sangati. He said all of the things sometimes may not be available. Then I have to work for it. Then he said, all of them they don't work, but Bhagavan will definitely works. Bhagavan definitely works. Therefore, Ajita kim na upasannanavati? Does Bhagavan not protect those who have surrendered to him? Kasmad bhajanti kavayaha dana durmadandhan. This is the final conclusion. He said, why kavayaha, learned people, bhajanti, are resorting to dhana durmadandhan, the people who are blind with the pride of their wealth. So those who have money, they will say, why are you coming? You work. You have got a body, you should work. So you ask for some help, they will insult. He said, why should we go? Why learned people should go to these people who are very arrogant because of their wealth? Kaspat bhajanti. So either kaspat we can be said that why they worship means they would not worship. Or if they are going to these rich people, I wonder why they are going. So why learned people are going to those arrogant rich people? Means there is no reason. Iti, in this manner, iti bhagavate uktam. More we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo